Welcome, everybody. Infrastructure is going through a massive industry transformation, one that will be accelerated by the current pandemic and economic recovery. My name is Theo Agelopoulos, and I'm the Senior Director of Infrastructure Strategy and Marketing at Autodesk. As we face population growth, aging infrastructure, and an aging workforce, we need to meet the resulting demand, not to only build new infrastructure, but to also maintain our existing infrastructure. To give you an idea, we will need to build enough roads and rail to circle the Earth 30 times, as well as another 20,000 more bridges each and every year. That's only what we can see above ground. Below ground, there is a need to build another 2,600 kilometers of underground utilities each and every day. To address this demand, we need to optimize the way we plan, design, and build our infrastructure. We need a better process, and we need to better leverage data in that process. Building information modeling is a model-centric digital process that enables us to better meet this demand. It provides benefits all the way through the infrastructure asset lifecycle. BIM is comprised of three distinct phases: digital engineering, digital construction, and digital operations. At the core of the BIM process is data. How we create data, how we collaborate around data, and how we manage and maintain data. You can think of data as the vehicle for connectivity, and this is where Forge comes in. Forge, it's the Autobahn, a superhighway for your data to speed up your teams and processes, where traffic flows and accelerates without limits, where your projects reach their destinations faster and with fewer crashes and jams. Forge is the foundation of our connected BIM digital delivery process, and it's accelerating our journey towards the future of infrastructure. It's enabling data interoperability, which leads to optimized processes, design automation, which is increasing our productivity and output, and better project insights, enabling us to make better decisions earlier, resulting in less risk, higher quality, and less errors. And it doesn't stop there. We are also entering an interesting period of convergent industries that requires data to be more accessible, more transportable, and ultimately more consumable. Enabling this free flow of data is the next frontier of how we achieve better productivity and outcomes. Forge is at the heart of all this, breaking down data silos and connecting data together to generate valuable information will drive us all towards improved productivity. Whether it's optimizing existing processes, creating digital representations of the physical world with digital twins, or creating augmented or virtual worlds, these can all be enabled through Forge today. As we go deeper into Forge, I want you to envision that superhighway again and how it applies to you and your business. What are the data or processes that are getting jammed up in your business today? Where are your teams slowing to a crawl or crashing into each other? Where are you constrained by artificial guardrails that really shouldn't exist? Then ask yourself, where can I reimagine what's possible? Where can free-flowing data open up new opportunities and achieve better project outcomes? Take a moment now and think about those questions, and keep it in the back of your mind throughout the discussion. Whether you're hearing about Forge for the first time or are already using it, our goal today is to show you the wide range of innovations Forge is enabling and to inspire you to take this journey with us. To help me do that today, I want to introduce you to Jim Quanci. Jim Quanci is a good friend and the most passionate person I know when it comes to transforming the way our customers do business. Jim is the Senior Director of Developer Advocacy on Forge. So welcome, Jim.
Thank you for the intro, Theo. Let's dive right into how Forge can help you, our customers, designing, building, and operating infrastructure. Whether that be road, rail, bridges, airports, water treatment, whatever. The burning question, what is Forge? In simple terms, Forge is Autodesk cloud platform for design, make, and operate. For our software developers out there who are near and dear to my heart, it's a set of web APIs and services. Together, these APIs and services make a toolbox on the cloud that you can customize to solve some of your biggest challenges. Forge can help you and your customers make better decisions faster. Decisions based on data, on insights, saving time, saving money, increasing safety, delighting your customers. Pick and choose the Forge tools you need. Integrate them with other software you already have, ERP systems, planning, whatever, and build entirely new online insightful experiences using your design and make data. At the end of the day, Forge is about getting your data to work better for you, enabling you to get more value from your design and make data. Theo just mentioned some things that customers are doing with Forge, but let me share a few more examples of real customers leveraging the power of Forge. First, customers are using Forge to connect workflows. Infrastructure is the poster child for old school paper and processes. You know, all the files and documents needed, models, plans, budgets, timelines, scores of disconnected data and processes. But with the advent of BIM, Forge can help you bring it together, connect all the project data, making it accessible to the right people, anywhere, anytime, in the cloud, in an easy, intuitive way, in a secure way that eliminate many manual workflows and gaps in the flow of data. Most often through your web browser, any web browser, which means almost any device, anytime. The right people, the right data, the right time. And putting BIM information on the cloud allows for seamless, real-time cooperation by the whole design team. Architects, engineers, consultants, and more. All the stakeholders that can help make a project successful. Enabling better decision-making faster, reducing mistakes, reducing waste, increasing safety, and getting more of the right work done faster. During design, during construction. And building a great foundation for managing the assets long-term, operations and maintenance. Second, customers are automating processes. From loading and converting data into files that are open and accessible to anyone you need, IFC files, LandXML files, whatever, to cutting-edge practices like responsive design that automatically adapt to changing stakeholder needs. Forge offers opportunities to simplify and accelerate time-consuming work across the infrastructure industry. Customers are using AutoCAD, Revit, and Inventor Forge design automation in the cloud today to enable automated design workflows between architects and building designers and engineers and construction and even manufacturing, fabrication. And we have now added Forge design automation for Civil 3D. Civil 3D as a design engine on the cloud. With design automation for AutoCAD, Revit, and Civil 3D, you, your IT staff, or your favorite system integrator can create apps that automate repetitive infrastructure design and data sharing tasks that today is costly, slow, error-prone, scut work that nobody really wants to do. And yes, speeding up the whole design process, saving thousands of low-value man-hours. And third, customers are using Forge to build dashboards. Dashboards where you can see your data in an intuitive, in-context way, data connected to drawings and models, enabling customers, enabling you in the extended design and build team to make better decisions, saving time and money. Again, avoiding mistakes in design, in construction, and making for better performing assets. And did I say safety? Yes, of course. Increased safety. Visibility and insights that make the construction site safer. And making operating and maintaining the asset, again, road, rail, stations, airports, plants, buildings, safer. Those are just 3 examples of how you can use Forge to solve infrastructure problems, to build better performing infrastructure on time, within budget, safely. And this is just the beginning. You can use Forge for advanced capabilities like AR, VR, augmented reality, virtual reality, SaaS integrations with ERP systems, scheduling and planning systems, costing systems, digital twins for advanced operations and maintenance, reducing downtime, and more. Forge is a platform that empowers you to reimagine your business from concept to completion and beyond. And at the heart of this transformation is data. This is a once-in-a-generation sea change that many of you will build careers upon. We all need data to make innovation happen, to make for better, more informed decisions, to derive insights. And when data is collected in the cloud, we can easily make it work for you. In the cloud, it's accessible across the team, and it's far easier to manipulate and share to the right people at the right time. Data is enabling a sea change in our industry, what at Autodesk we call convergence. Now, you may have heard us talk about this idea of convergence in one of the other Autodesk University keynotes. And if you haven't, I encourage you, go back and watch them. Convergence, it's not just a buzzword. It's a real and radical shift in the way infrastructure and all the industries we help customers in design and make, own, and operate. New solutions are being applied across industries, benefiting you and your partners and your customers. Architects, engineers, consultants, government organizations, the public. We are seeing exciting shifts in product design and manufacturing as well as media and entertainment. Each industry lending ideas and learning from each other, inspire new ways of making for you and our customers. Workflow coordination, the synchronization of workflows. Virtual creation, the rich visualization of data. On-demand customization, the automation of processes. When data is harnessed in these ways, you have the power to continuously reshape processes and products, to be in a constant mode of improvement. The goal is to meet the evolving needs and expectations of you and your customers. With convergence, you get better at what you do, and you keep getting better, day in and day out. When you think of all these pieces coming together and overlapping, think of the rise of industrialized construction. Industrialized construction is an example of the convergence of previously separate processes, design, manufacturing, construction, merging into one workflow. Forge and Connected BIM are making that happen for our customers, for you. We know the demands on your industry are greater than ever before. As Theo mentioned, we need more infrastructure at a time that our current stock is failing and the workforce is shrinking. Forge can help open up new ways of solving these problems, leading to higher quality, lower risk, and safer infrastructure. With the digital transformation, the convergence of industries and processes, we can meet the demands ahead and make better decisions for the future.
That's right, Jim. And today we have two customers who are doing it. We are inspired by what our customers and partners are building on top of Autodesk Forge platform each and every day. And we hope you are too. Our first customer story today comes from NorConsult. The NorConsult team was recently hired by the Norwegian New Road Authority to build a better road system and to open up economic development in Western Norway. That task is no easy feat, but the Road Authority also wanted the project to be executed as economically, efficiently, safely, and environmentally friendly as possible. NorConsult took the challenge and ran with it. The result? A digital, paperless, and drawingless experience from start to finish. Just think about that for a minute. It's pretty amazing. Using Forge APIs, NorConsult made all digital assets accessible from one source and on demand. They provided transparency into project processes, minimized risks and errors, and drove buy-in from stakeholders through their visual models and data. And here's the exclamation point. They met the customer's sustainability goals, cutting carbon emissions by a whopping 20%. Join us now to walk through how they did it is Marius Jablonskis, a technology leader from NorConsult.
My name is Marius Jablonskis. I'm a technology manager at NorConsult. At NorConsult, we focus on community planning and design. And every year we perform thousands of projects for public and private clients, both home and abroad. The Norwegian Ministry of Transportation came to us with a goal to build the most challenging and ambitious stretch of the coastal highway, E39, with big demands for digitalization. The only way we could solve these challenges was to work across industries with designers, contractors, and software developers. NorConsult's daughter company, NorConsult Information Technology, or as we call it, NOIS for short, used Forge to develop a scalable project hosting solution that made it easy to break down the silos, extract data, and find information when it was needed. This web-based project collaboration tool, called the Easy Project, features an integrated BIM viewer. The viewer made it easy to follow the design and coordinate between the different project stakeholders, while at the same time be used on site by contractors and clients. Easy Project connected everyone to the thousands of documents in the project so they could stop relying on drawings. Huge datasets from many different sources were now collected and displayed on a single platform. The contractor was able to add their health and safety registrations, providing valuable information for monitoring environmental risks and preventing injuries. Having one source of truth has been a game changer for this project. We also reduced the production of drawings needed for construction by over 90%. Easy Project is not only a customized solution for this specific project. This is a highly scalable product that is suitable for other infrastructure and AEC projects. It embraces the drawingless way of executing a project, and it will be perfect to use next time a demand like this comes around, as well as on projects that follow more traditional path. While clients' demands seemed impossible at first, we had the confidence to take a huge digital leap, knowing we were supported by both industry giant Autodesk and our own software customization and integration experts at NOIS. Now we have proven that it is possible to deliver open BIM for infrastructure and to go without drawings. That you can design and build while you do major development to accommodate new demands and project-specific needs. That it is possible to create such a large spanning project in Forge with large models and vast amount of information. And that close collaboration between clients, contractors, designers, and developers is an important success factor. It has become clear that the increasing technology and environmental demands cannot be met with the standardized market-ready solutions. To meet these demands, NorConsult is innovating in a transformative way, not just incremental. While 80% of our energy is focused on incremental improvements, 20% is dedicated for thinking about transformative innovation and figuring out what is the next big thing. We put conscious effort into getting there. We are pushing to the edge of what is new and possible, not because of business opportunity, but because the future is always changing. By taking a giant leap forward, we hope to bring others with us. Our success can give you answers, and hopefully also inspires you to ask better questions about the future.
Wow, a great story, Marius. NorConsult really reimagined what's possible, moving to a web-based solution, allowing them to cut out drawings and put digital assets in one place, which had both immediate and downstream benefits. No drawings. Think about it. Everyone using the same information at the same time, from wherever, from any device. No one having an old down revision drawing resulting in a costly design or construction mistake and lost time. This is not someday. NorConsult, with a great customer that demanded, I want more, better with less, enabling NorConsult to make this leap. A leap that is delivering them competitive advantage, helping them win new projects. A central, accessible data source enabled faster processes, minimize risk, conflicts, mistakes, and allowing NorConsult to react in real time to the latest data and information. What it's really about is the whole team working together in a coordinated way, from an always up-to-date single source of truth. This is how you make more informed, more impactful, insightful, better decisions every step of the way. Now, the Forge platform was a key enabler to this change, helping NorConsult aggregate, integrate, and visualize huge amounts of data from different sources in different file formats, making 3D models and 2D sheets viewable on the job site by all the stakeholders, by the right stakeholders at the right time. whether they had a computer, a tablet, or just their mobile phone. Having the right information available at their fingertips all the time, anywhere, allowing them to build automations, saving thousands of man-hours spent on low-value added tasks. NorConsult Marius also said moving to Forge enabled them to connect manufacturing, design, construction, and operations in a seamless, meaningful, powerful way, with scalability, with automation. This is convergence. In a nutshell, it's opportunity. Okay, now we're going to switch gears from roads and tunnels to water. For our second story, we have Brian Melton, Global Chief Technologist, and Mike Etheridge, Global Chief Engineer, joining us from Black & Veatch, a long-term friend, partner, and customer of Autodesk. Let's hear how they leverage Forge to make data work better for them.
My name is Brian Melton. I'm the Chief Technologist for the Black & Veatch water business.
And I'm Mike Etheridge, the Chief Engineer and IT Director for the Black & Veatch water business.
Black & Veatch is an employee-owned engineering and construction company. Since the company was founded in 1915, we've helped our clients improve the lives of people in more than 100 countries by addressing the resilience and reliability of our world's most important infrastructure assets. We aim to be the world's most innovative and rapidly evolving company in the infrastructure space. Water is one of the most valuable resources on this planet, and it's sometimes taken for granted. You expect water to flow from the tap when you turn it on. Water is vital for human health and all of our community's economic growth. We will not meet the challenges that the global water industry and our clients are facing in the future by using tools and processes of the past. At Black & Veatch, we are continuing to evolve how we deliver these projects and services in order to meet these changing demands. There is no shortage of data. However, it is usually housed in many different and disparate locations, making it challenging to locate in a timely fashion. Software changes rapidly, and that increases the learning curve. At times, duplicate data may be found in separate applications, causing potential discrepancies. Various situations can leave you questioning whether you have the most current information. So we made a bold statement that represents the level of simplicity we aim to achieve. No information should be more than a single click away. A continuous set of changes have occurred for us over the last 20 years related to how we do work. We have moved to a model-based design process, increasingly leveraging the intelligence built into these models for various tasks within a project, bringing connected workflows for creating design and construction documents, conducting material tracking, and reducing errors and omissions. Right now, applications like Revit and Civil 3D create quite a bit of our project data. More recently, we've adopted cloud solutions like Autodesk BIM 360, Assemble Systems, and Microsoft Azure. This helps us improve the collaboration and communication for all stakeholders and further helps us define connected workflows across project phases. We have a desire to use commercially available technology. We are not building competing products with off-the-shelf tools. However, we are acknowledging a gap that needs to be filled within our industry or that's tailored to our specific company. Our one-click initiative was an opportunity for us to refocus on what was important for our projects and acknowledging where real challenges exist in current tools and processes. We worked closely with Autodesk to build a working prototype. In addition, we asked Microsoft to contribute expertise in planning the system and how best to apply their cloud products. We leveraged the Forge Viewer APIs, Model Derivative APIs, BIM 360, and the authentication services from Autodesk, and this helped us rapidly and radically modernize how we interface with project information. The scope of this project and the cloud capabilities we're leveraging created an opportunity for all of us to collaborate in a single team. This was an exciting opportunity for all parties, and this teamwork accelerated our desired outcome. We found that not only do Black & Veatch professionals need to solve some of the world's most complex challenges, they are also burdened with learning and using some of the most complex software applications. There's a lot of complex data contained within an application like Revit, and not everyone is trained on how to interface with it. Combining the capabilities from Forge, BIM 360, and Microsoft Azure, we're giving professionals access to data and visuals in a simple web browser. No training needed. Without Forge, it would have been difficult to get near real-time updates from a desktop application like Revit. Using BIM 360 and Forge, we're able to pull updates as frequently as we'd like from these complex design files.
These capabilities let us change the narrative. Instead of getting the users to the data, we're able to bring the data to the users. It allows the integration of data with our standard workflow tools and practices. In the past, we have relied heavily on spreadsheets and other disconnected data sources to manage projects. This leads to inefficiencies, rework, and mistakes. Now project teams have a common source of data truth that is integrated with the design applications they use. Now they can work in new ways. Instead of being bound by the way the applications want us to look at or interact with the data, we've aggregated the information and taken control of the way a large number of professionals interface with the data. We have much more flexibility now with presenting information for professionals in a way that is more effective for their task or our company's specific needs. We're building a platform with a growing digital playbook that is specific to our company. This is like our recipe for how a quality infrastructure project should perform. Over time, we'll be able to continuously improve the workflow by analyzing where gaps or inefficiencies still exist by looking at the flow of data. Fundamentally, data is what binds workflows and processes together. Having reliable, centralized data allows both manual and automated processes to become more efficient, repeatable, and reliable. Ultimately, we want to continue to improve how we help our clients meet the challenges they face. Our initial focus is on design efficiencies, but it also looks across the project lifecycle. As an example, if a civil engineer wanted to get an updated copy of a valve report, they might have relied on another professional to export the information, or they would have had to have opened multiple Excel files and manually cross-checked them against the P&ID drawings. Now they simply open a web browser and see a near real-time valve list and associated graphical information from the P&ID and the 3D model. Teams have been excited about how easy it is to access the information. Taking control of the data and consolidating it to a cloud database that we manage is opening the door for many different types of insights and trends. This is going to help us improve the platform, our processes, and ultimately the quality of our product.
The world around us constantly changes, and at Black & Veatch, we recognize we must evolve with it. We've established a culture of innovation, and we continue to be more agile and embrace not only change, but building the future. No one can predict what the future will hold, but I know with confidence that we will continue to evolve to help deliver a more sustainable future for us all.
This is another customer who saw so much value in freeing up their data. Moving from a place where tasks were manual, where it was hard to find information and data, and teams were disconnected from each other, to a place where project data was democratized. People could not only find the right data at the right time, but the data was also integrated with workflow management tools and automated. Connecting the data, connecting workflows is game-changing for our customers. Everything we've talked about today comes back to the power of data, how ways of making are converging from design to build and ultimately to operations, and how opening up data, making it more accessible and flexible, enables new opportunities, new competitive advantages. We hope these examples motivate you to think about your data in new ways. I know it motivates me.
If you were inspired by these Forge-powered successes, we have a lot of ways for you to learn more about Forge this week. If you're new to Forge, you can start by watching our Forge keynote, attending classes on Forge, chatting with experts at the answer bar. Or if you're a web developer, jumping right in by downloading a free Forge trial right now to see what you can do. It only takes minutes for a developer to get started. If you want to move fast, bring a data challenge. Bring a web developer to one of our free, yes, free, week-long Forge accelerators, where you and your IT team or your favorite system integrator work side by side with Autodesk engineers, creating your first Forge-powered, insightful dashboard or task automation, helping you and your team make better decisions. Now, bring your biggest challenges to our next Forge Accelerator. Just Google search Autodesk Forge Accelerator, and you'll see how you can join us. And if you are well underway on your Forge journey already, that's great. And don't be bashful asking for our help. You pushing us makes us better. Demanding customers makes Autodesk better. So be demanding. Be quick to reach out for help. We want to help. We want to hear from you. See how we can better support and advance your journey to a more connected future, to making better decisions faster, less waste, better performing infrastructure, and of course, safety in construction, operations, and maintenance.
This week, and even after AU, I encourage you to take the time to explore new opportunities using Forge and think about those initial questions I asked you at the beginning. Where is your data jammed up or crashing? Where are the cracks in your process? I hope you heard some ideas today about how to achieve the new possible. Today is the day you begin reimagining infrastructure. How can you start building your own superhighway to achieve better project delivery? And when you take a close look at Forge, here are some key things to think about. First, the digital delivery process itself. There are a lot of ways it can help you gain better insights, make better decisions, and ultimately be more efficient. Next, automating processes. For this, you have to check out Forge's design automation suite. And lastly, leveraging data between industries. Start thinking about how your dynamic data could take your connected BIM processes one step further, with digital twins and continuous project improvement cycles. So no matter where you are on the digital transformation journey, Autodesk is here to help you accelerate to the next level, to do more, better, with less impact on the world. We invite you to join us on the superhighway today. Thank you.